Are we live?
I think we're live.
I think we're live.
We're getting there, I promise.
Yeah, give us a minute. We need something to
Prop
this is
you
kind
up.
of spur of the moment,
Maybe we should have
and
done
hopefully
Instagram.
you won't fall down like you've done before.
Okay.
Well, look, don't breathe on it.
Okay. All right. Or we could have done Instagram. I didn't think
That's
about
okay.
that.
Well,
but
that's okay.
Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. We are coming at you live from the first ever Stitch, Florida, hosted by Alicia, the Fanciful Flamingo, and co-hosted with Annie, the Proper Stitcher. So you got here when?
I got here Wednesday night, and we had dinner before we got here, and we sat in the lobby for quite a while and got to visit and everything. It was a lot of fun. Ran into all kinds of old friends and new friends, and then it opened up. It opened up at about 9 o'clock Thursday morning.
Thursday morning, yep.
So we madly rushed in, and you got here.
I came Wednesday to set up because I was am a vendor here, so I came down with my dad, which was a hoot. That was the first time, and it was nice to see because we do live in Florida, but Orlando is not our thing. But we wanted to, just pop in and make sure we shared with you this special event. And so my dad helped me set up, and then we booked it out of there. And then, yes, Thursday morning at 9 o'clock, bright and early, we were here and ready to start. And I have to say that for a very first retreat that Alicia has done, and with the help of Annie, it has just been a wonderful experience. I don't like to drive on the highway, but I am willing to drive on the highway to be here with them.
Highway. Diane, who lives out on the other side of Orlando, came and got me, so I didn't have to drive through Orlando. So.
But it's been a lot of fun, and they have done a fabulous job. And I think Alicia is a natural. She is a natural speaker. I can say that from the bottom of my heart because it is not easy to, one, take this on, and two, get up and stand in front of people. I know what it takes for me to sit behind a booth and go, do you like my stuff? Let alone stand up in front of 150 people and hope that they're having a good time. And we are all having a great time. So we thought we would pop on real quick, share what we are working on or trying to, share some of the things that people have been given in their retreat boxes. Everybody got boxes. And so anyways, we're gonna bring in some guests while we do this.
Some special guests.
Yes, so come on, both of you ladies, and we'll see if, I didn't know you had to have the phone upright like this, so we're gonna have to.
Yeah,
we're live.
I've never come on the other side.
Come on in, come in.
Hang on.
Here. You're here. Oh, she can't do it. Here you go. You just sit a minute, you show your thing.
Oh, hey. Hi. I've never done live.
Oh, don't fall through.
Come sit with me.
Now, can you all get in there?
Let me move over.
Now, Chrissy, you come behind us.
I'll come in.
Hi, everybody. Hey, guys. Welcome to Stitch, Florida. And let me switch with you.
Here.
No, we're good.
Let me move.
Okay.
Let me move.
There we
do
go.
your thing.
You two talk.
Yep.
A little bit of how you got it going. A little bit.
Yes. Welcome to Stitch Florida 2024, our first retreat that would not be amazing if it wasn't for the amazing people that said yes when I made the call and signed up and volunteered.
Yes, it's been wonderful. I'm Annie. I am the Proper Stitcher. This is Alicia, and she is the Fanciful Flamingo, and we are in Orlando. I'm sure they went over all of that, but this has been a wonderful time. Everybody has been so kind and so happy and so gracious, and we are just having so much fun. We're only a little over 24 hours into it, and we still have another day and a half to go. It's just so much fun.
I'm having a blast.
The feel in the room is spectacular.
Yeah.
It is.
It is a.
The
I don't know how to.
attendees
Yeah.
have 150 of the most gracious souls in the world.
Yeah,
I mean,
just-
they have, it's the attendees
And
that
there's-
have just made this amazing.
They're so energized and excited. It's been that's what feeds us. Is we just
For sure.
Yeah.
love seeing all of their happy, smiling faces. They're all sitting around making new friends, catching up with old friends, and it's just been so wonderful.
Show them what
Yes.
you...
So when Alicia asked us to participate in the retreat, we offered to the Proper Stitcher, and so did Chrissy, the finally a farm girl. We made an exclusive design that went into the swag boxes for the retreat. And this is the one that I created. This is called Life's Lemons, and it is just a wonderful summer design with a blue and white pot with the lemons growing with flowers and bees. And I just really wanted to create something that was bright and cheerful, and it's finished on a board, and it was in everyone's box. And I just really was thinking about when you when the saying, when life gives you lemons you make lemonade. I was thinking of that, and this is Life's Lemons. So let me let you look at it one more time.
It's the perfect summer.
Yeah.
I love it.
I
And
have
it's so Annie with the.
Uh-huh.
Oops.
Yes.
It looks like a tile. It looks like something like a kitchen tile you would put in your
She needs
kitchen. And
You know
It's
what?
gorgeous.
I think she just created a series for you. It's so Annie.
so Annie.
It's so
It's so
Annie.
Annie.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, and we have these aprons that we're all wearing that are working the retreat, and it says Stitch Florida, and this one has my name on it. Okay.
And I have to say that when I saw Chrissy's Florida sampler, that was also kind of an ode to Linda's grandmother, I just knew that Chrissy had to do a pattern for Stitch Florida. And
Oh,
so,
Chris, come in here and talk about it.
yes,
Yes.
please. This is also in your box, and what Chrissy created for this year's retreat box and for the attendees.
It was so much. It was so much fun. So yeah, this was just for. I like personalizing these, and so it was real easy because I think the first thing I asked you was, "Is this a Matilda one or not?"
And I said,
And
absolutely.
I love that. She knows, she's a woman that knows what she wants. So it made it very easy for me as a designer to bring Matilda to life with her orange crate and orange tree and the years, and then incorporate the stitching, and it was just super fun. And then I do not know how the postcard came to be, but that postcard thing is the cutest, the cover of the pattern, and it was just
It's amazing.
It was just so much fun to do. So anyways, and Chris Leedy, the Criss Cross Stitcher,
Yes.
I get her.
Yes.
Yeah, she did the model stitching and the finishing on this, and then she created this in addition, which
And then
I
look
might
at that.
have to steal it. Don't tell her, just don't take it back.
It's pocket size.
there's like a list, a waiting list
But
to
I should
steal
be
this.
first. You might be first.
Maybe.
But
Maybe.
I could take you, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe, to the
I don't
floor.
know.
I don't know, I've seen
I'm
you.
scrappy. Well, yeah. So before we leave, if you guys don't mind, we have already announced Stitch Florida 2025, our second retreat, because we were having so much fun hanging out with everybody. We thought, well, the only way we get to hang out is if we make them all come back and be with us.
Yeah.
So Stitch Florida 2025 will be September 18th through 20th, 2025. And registration is already live on our Shopify page. If you ordered our subscription box or have been on there for the retreat or anything else, you can go on and already sign up for next year's retreat.
What is your Shopify page? What's it under?
My-
is it under Stitch Florida? Is it under
It's my
you?
fanciful
Okay.
flamingo.shopify.com.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Because I won't be able to put those links
No,
in
and that's
there.
okay. I couldn't either. I
Okay.
had to think of what it is from Emily.
Oh,
But it
okay,
is
great.
open already for registration. So if you want to be part of all the fun and meet some amazing people, save the date.
And the location
Same
is
location.
the same. And I think now that we're here,
Yeah.
and I know my way, I think it's
Yeah.
a nice location, and
It's a
they've
great
had good
location.
food. And I think
I
you've been
think it's
pleased
good.
with the
Yeah.
facilities,
Yeah.
which I think is a big thing. So.
But thank you to Annie. Thank you to Linda always. And thank you to Chrissy.
You're very welcome.
For always being supportive and for making this happen for all of
Congratulations
us.
on a very successful show.
Thank you very much. I'm letting her borrow it. Bye, everybody.
So we wanted to introduce you to some other people.
Yeah.
And we will eventually show you some stitching. So I'm gonna scooch down and then we'll
Yep,
get,
yep,
let's
yep.
get Susan over here.
Okay, Susan.
Okay, so every time that whenever I'm at Nashville, which is all of 2 times, let's be real. But we have a really cool connection. Say hi. So this is Susan O'Brien, and you are the designer for.
Sweet Wing Studio.
Feel free to just,
Yeah.
Yep. And how long have you been designing?
4 years.
Okay,
Yep.
she's
I'm a baby.
Yeah, me too, but I'm
Yeah.
only 2. So you'd be my big sister.
Okay.
And she created a piece for the retreat as well that would go live here or be released here at the
released
retreat.
here.
So
Yep.
you show them that because it is
Okay.
phenomenal. Let me hold that.
Okay, this is, I call it Choose Joy because that's what Alicia always says. And she requested me to make this to be released here. And I wasn't sure how I was going to incorporate oranges, but she wanted oranges and orange blossoms on the pattern. So
You made it work.
yeah. So I've got that big orange on there and some really pretty purple. This is Soie d'Alger. Violet, I believe, is the color.
Ooh.
So that's
Now
What's
they're
in
all
there?
going to want to know
yes.
when will you release to public?
This will also be released to everyone next year at market.
Okay. Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
I love doing that. Doesn't that really help out a little, like that
Yes.
pressure? I love
It
that.
does. It does. So it'll be available for everyone next year, and everybody here can pick this up. So
And it's been so
It's been
nice
really
to
nice.
actually chit chat, sit with you, even if we're just beating our faces because it's like break time.
Yes.
But it's just been nice to get to be with you a little bit more. So
Yes, it
I think we
has.
have that same cutesy poo kind of going on, but in our own ways.
Right.
And we both love Lincoln. Well, your
Yes, we
husband
do.
does.
I do too. I do too.
So we have that in common. So
Yes.
anyways, we were so happy to be able to impromptu do this. So you and I can step aside and let's bring you and Missy in. What do you think about
Missy?
that? Yeah.
Okay.
This is a surprise.
This is a real surprise.
There she is.
We were
This is
so
live, right?
excited. This is live.
It's live, yes.
Oh.
We were so excited to get to meet each other. I
Yes,
mean,
we were.
chatted forever. It seems
Yep.
like
It was
yeah.
fun. It's fun.
It's been fun, and I've
It is
had
a nice
great
retreat.
time. Yeah,
Very nice retreat. Lots of people.
lots of people.
Lots of fun. Lots of spending.
Lots of yeah, lots of friends, lots of new friends.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
been really nice.
You flew.
Yeah,
I flew in
She flew
for-
from Maine. She's one of our Maine people. Yeah.
It was a
So it's not all
good
Florida
trip.
people.
No.
Oh, this people
A lot
from
from
everywhere.
out of
yeah.
state.
From everywhere. Yeah, it's been great. And such a central location to fly into Orlando. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
been great. Yeah.
Really good.
Well, we're so happy you
I'm
came.
so glad.
Yeah.
Thank
What
you
are you
ladies
stitching
for
on?
having me. I finished
trying? Oh, you finished.
Twin Peak Primitives.
Yes, she did.
Patriotic Christmas Eve.
Yes, we didn't get that
And
picture.
I'm getting ready to start what Susan just showed.
Oh, good. Great. Good.
So anyway,
All right.
Nice
Well,
chatting.
Thanks for
See
coming
ya.
in.
Bye.
It's so
Yeah.
fun.
Holly.
She's
I'm gonna leave them both. I'm gonna let both of them sit here.
You have to sit.
No, because it's
You just get under there. It's
I'm a
very
reluctant.
narrow.
Yes, I don't like being on camera.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right.
Love it.
I gotta tell you guys, this has been like one of the biggest honors to get to meet so many people really from out of state, but that I have like a really special connection with. And I this is what these retreats are all about. It's one thing to be friends from across the miles and you feel it, it's no joke. But then when you finally get to be in person, it's like they just know you. They just do. They just know you. I don't have to say anything. I know. Yeah. So go ahead, you guys introduce yourselves. Say your Instagram name just in case they don't know.
I'm Holly, Hobbies of Holly.
I'm Tam Stitches. She has a floss tube. And she does not.
She's my
because
best
this
friend,
is not fun.
and I make her do this with me.
Yeah.
And there's like a whole family thing they got going on out
Yeah.
there. It's I'm not gonna keep track, but
So we played matchmaker to my baby brother and Tam's baby sister
20 years ago,
some
I
years
think.
ago,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah.
got married, and now we have a niece and nephew in common, and now we're related by marriage.
And also, she's a stitcher now.
No, she's
and
a
she's
stitcher.
here.
Her name
It's
is
so
Andrea,
fun.
and she's real sweet.
Yeah, you should come
But we've
meet her
been best
sometime.
friends for 40-ish
almost 40
years.
wow.
Yeah.
And she's a big enabler, Holly.
Oh, a little bit.
Do you want to know what she enabled me to buy today? Because this is what I brought to show and tell.
Oh, good for you.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I wish you could smell them, but you can't.
The leather.
Smell
You
it.
tell. Oh yeah,
Smell
well
it.
you can smell the scissors.
These are
Hold
scissors.
on, watch.
by-
I'm gonna do a floss tube thing.
But
Uh-huh.
turn them this way so they can see
Oh,
the.
crap.
You have to get
Okay.
see the Lady Liberty in it.
Oh.
They're by the Scissorist,
Yes.
and they have the nicest scissors, and they're such nice ladies.
They really, really
Becca
are.
and Susan. You may have seen them. They have butterfly scissors. These are their Lady Liberties, and then they have smaller ones, but they feel so good in your hand. They have a nice weight to them.
And these ladies are if I get it right, the North American representatives for size
Yes.
or distributors or something, if I
Yes.
get it right.
And back to the scissors, they're made in the U.S.
Yes.
And so are the pouches. And they come with a lifetime guarantee. I don't work for them, although they did say, will you come with me to our next thing?
She did sell 2 tables full of people
Buy
these
these
because she
scissors.
loves
Anyways,
them.
that's
They're
the-
fantastic.
The scissorist.
We don't get a kickback. No.
But they're beautiful.
They
Oh.
They are really beautiful, and I would have to do the Lady Liberty too. But she said they're and they're like you said, they're handmade here. But they've got 4 different kinds, and one's it does everything, and they've got the little zigzags. What do they call those things?
Shears, maybe? That's not right, is
No,
it?
yeah,
They're
thing.
not pinking shears.
They're not picky, but they're like a
They have a
multi-purpose or
perforate.
something.
Is
Yeah.
that what they're called? Perforated when they have scissors? I don't know. They have little teeth.
They're beautifully made. So I think they've been a great vendor here. Yes.
Can I say one thing before I'm out?
Yeah.
Chrissy and Stitchy Linda are a delight. They're the real deal, and they're just as precious as you would hope that they would be. Some people you meet and are disappointed. I'm just saying. Go to a lot of retreats.
Have you been interviewed
not
at our
just-
table yet, Linda? Okay,
Oh,
well,
you're
come
coming.
on over.
Yeah, I've
'cause
got
I
I
questions.
did mine yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got more than an
If
earful.
you're with
Show what you're working on, and then we'll.
Well, the truth is,
She doesn't stitch very much at retreats. She does.
I'll go home and stitch. But I make a lot of new friends.
She does.
she does.
But I am
She's
working
the best.
on
Yeah, that's-
Sweet Wings, little.
Okay, so this is Sweet Wing Studio.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't see.
You're
You
there.
tell me
You're
if I'm
good.
on. Look at me being fancy. Yeah. And it's beautiful and it has great meaning for her. But also there are far, far better things ahead than what we leave behind. So it's beautiful. Amen.
I am stitching Blackbird from the Peppermint and Holly book, Holly Manor, which is that bottom one.
Now this one is a little sale you're doing, right?
It is a Sal, and I forget the
What's?
hashtag.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, wait, yes I do. Christmas with the Hollies, because
There you
Holly
go.
Jones and I
Yes.
are stitching this together, and this is how far I am on it.
It
I
looks
brought
beautiful
the
on that
house
fabric.
because I thought I could fill in a little bit on the house, so that's what I'm working on.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
And
It's
that
very
pink and is that a what do they call that? It's like a salmony pink.
You know
It's
what? I'll
so
tell you.
beautiful.
It
Yeah, it really is.
I'm like in love with that.
And it's really pretty on that lightish green
Yes.
fabric.
It's General Arts rhubarb.
Okay.
Rhubarb on water lily.
Yeah.
The,
yes.
the
Stunning.
fabric is by Handmade number 12 Stitch Co.
Oh, okay.
Nicola in Australia, and this is cul Antiquity, I think.
Beautiful.
Love it. Thank
Well,
you.
love
Thanks.
girls.
Thanks for
We
having
love them
us.
a lot.
We
They're
do
the
love
best.
them. Yep.
We have another mother-daughter here from Maine, actually. We're going to have them sit and maybe show what they're working on. Brandy and Emma.
Hi. Hi,
They are
everybody.
from. I said, what did I say you were earlier? Because her tag covered half her.
Stitchery.
Yeah, I think I said B and E, but yeah, I said it all. I said it all.
We're
wrong.
B&E Stitchery. She's the B, I'm the E.
So cute.
Yeah.
I actually had the pleasure of meeting Linda at
A little
Brick
while
City.
ago, Brick City.
Yeah, and I had a blast.
And I had FOMO at home.
And then Chrissy sent her trunk show to,
To our
us.
retreat. It was so
And
beautiful.
you were one of my first patterns. That bear,
Yes.
Oh,
I
yes, he was so
fell
cute.
in love. And the way you finished it was gorgeous.
Aw,
so,
thank you.
and all the things that you have here
Thanks.
are absolutely
It's
incredible.
been, it's
stunning.
fun. It's so fun. Now, how long have you been stitching that?
So I've been stitching since November 2022, so not quite 2 years yet.
Okay.
But I've got a whole craft room full of cross stitch. So I've definitely,
You have a stash.
grown.
Yes,
I've got a
you've
got
stash,
your
that's
stash.
for sure.
What are you working on?
So I am working on a freebie from last year's Jingle Ball from Teresa Kogut. This is Jolly Soul.
Aw,
And I just started this yesterday.
wow.
That's
and
really
so
cute.
I
You're working
have-
off your tablet?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't stitch off a paper pattern. I keep
Yeah.
wanting to zoom in on it.
Yeah, I walked
That
by
works.
and I loved it. I'm like, wow, it's so
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah.
It's so clear, it just makes it so easy. And
Yeah.
PDF patterns you can just import right in and
Sure.
it just go right ahead. Woo!
Oh.
And so my retreat advice, if you ever go to a retreat or if you
Yes.
are,
You go for
are
it.
nervous about it, bring something that is like 1 or 2 colors, not a lot of thinking. Like this is just all simple,
Fill in.
easy, like
Yeah.
letters are
Yeah.
easy to do. I also, if you don't have an HP sprocket, you need to get
Ooh,
one
I know.
because
these?
These are great. So it prints stickers right from your phone. So I took this little picture with Miss Tammy Totten, who you just met, and look at how cute we are.
So cute. So
I'm
that's
gonna
the
give this to
sprocket.
Tammy. Yes. So instead of sending, I mean, like, I'm still gonna text her the picture, but she can have a little sticker. And
I
so I
love that.
printed out like 10 of these of a group picture that we did. I printed one for everybody, and it's just a great little memento for everybody to have. So, what are you stitching?
I am stitching American Welcome, and I'm hoping to be finished by the end of this retreat because I've got just a little bit more to fill in here in the lighthouse.
36 count?
This is for 20.
20.
Ada.
20 Ada. This is aged paper by Color and Cotton.
That is gorgeous.
I find it so much easier. I can't do 40. I'd love to do 40.
I can't either, but I'm wondering if I could try 20.
I bet you could.
It's
so
nice.
easy.
It's
Okay.
It really
yeah, because I'm
is.
seeing it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And it's not that, I mean, it's.
Oh, no, I love that.
It
Yeah.
definitely makes things smaller.
I
So.
love that.
Yeah. And,
That's
you know,
beautiful. Yeah.
all our big things that we want to stitch.
Yeah.
And
And how long have you been stitching
I have
yourself?
been stitching since I was 12,
Wow.
off and on.
Yeah.
I just got back into it a few years
Okay,
ago.
yeah.
And I've been
so
begging
much.
her for
She was
ever.
begging me when she got back into it. She was like, "Do this with me, do this with me," and I resisted for a long time, but I finally caved in on. It was after
Yes.
Come to the
Thanksgiving.
dark side.
After
yeah.
Thanksgiving,
Yes.
we were just hanging out. All the
Good.
dishes were done. We were just hanging out, and she picked up her stitching, and I was like, "You know what? Fine."
Fine.
So,
And
You'll
then
just stop
that was
begging
it.
me.
That was it.
and then
Yeah.
I went off the deep end.
Yes. And that's what it takes.
Yep.
But you'll have it forever.
Yes.
And no matter what you're going through in your life,
and it'll
you'll
be a
have
memory
it.
with my mom.
Yes, it's exactly what it's all about.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
You're-
and
you're
never
getting
give
really
her stuff
close
to
to done.
Goodwill.
I
wouldn't
know.
do
So are
No.
you.
No, I'm quite a ways away from where you are. I'll show mine too.
Yeah. Good. Good.
All right, you want to show what
thanks
you're
for
working
having
on?
us.
Thank you so much.
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have fun. Okay. Maybe there'll be a couple more guests.
There might
I
be
don't
a
know,
couple
but
more
let's show
popping
them
in. We're
what
not sure.
we're working on.
Yep.
I did stitch, which
Yes, you
is
did.
a rare. I did stitch a good chunk because there is a good chunk of time between when the vendors are. So I brought with me my, what is it, Liberty's Welcome?
Yes.
Plum Street,
Plum
Liberty's Welcome, which I've been sharing a lot on
And this is
Instagram.
this is something you're doing with.
Hollis Hands Create.
Yes.
So I think it's
Don't.
summer, Hollis Summer something. I'll look up the hashtag.
But it was supposed to start like.
But it started Memorial Day and it
Right.
goes all the way through Labor Day, and I have stuck strong besides doing a little bit of model stitching for the next wholesale show, but this is, if it can go in there.
It's big.
I think that's
But it's
in.
gorgeous. This house and
So I think I finally, the goal was to get to the eagle. I'm not quite done. I've got to do his feet, but it was so fun to get to the top. My goal, I think I shared, was to get up the side, make a turn, so that I could get to that eagle. And I can't do the roof. I just can't do the roof yet. It's just not in me.
I know.
And what are you working on?
well, I'm working on American Welcome, and I'm doing it on 32 count, and it is a you lose your whole mind once you get on camera. I can't. Atomic Ranch fabric, and I think it's called Harvest Gold or Harvest.
Something
It was one
like
of their
that.
fabric of the months.
Yeah.
I love it because the colors just really pop on it. And I'm using the Call For, the Color and Cotton, and the others, but I'm loving it. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
And I really have done nothing but work on the water.
Right.
Because
Like they said at
Yeah.
a retreat, you do not try to do something
Yeah.
intricate.
and I brought a couple other projects and basically just fill in.
Right.
And we have another guest that's going to pop in, and you may know Jen. Come on in, Jen. Come over here.
okay.
We could only do it this way, so you'll get to.
Hi, I'm Jen Naska, and I'm so happy to be here with you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
We're having so much fun.
We are having so much fun.
Are.
She's my table mate.
I know. I get to
sit right
next
next
to
to her.
Chrissy. Here's the name of that if you wanted to.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. The hashtag is Hollis Summer Holiday Sale.
Oh, good.
And I
good.
think it's anything patriotic through that, and she does this every year, right?
That's my understanding.
Yeah,
And is that
she
what you're
does it.
doing for? Are you?
You know, I intended on starting that, and I just didn't designate something, and I had
No,
too
you
many
just
other
go.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
just go.
I guess I could say I am. So
It is.
I brought a couple. I didn't have time to iron these, but
Oh,
this is American Sampler
I
House.
love that.
Yes, and this is by Annie Bees. There's a lot of people that were doing this. I think
I
there was a
finished
sample.
mine,
Oh, did
and
you?
I finished mine, and Jessica's is out there on display.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And but I'm doing mine. This is on 36 count coloring cotton.
Her stitching is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. This coloring cotton actually was the Fabric of the Month Club for March of 2024. I believe it's called. I forget what it's called.
I love their fabric.
It's like a
love
grayish.
It's a
light
grayish.
gray.
I think it's very similar
Mhm.
to the call
I actually prefer it a little grayer than the blue.
Than the blue.
To me, that's got a more prim.
Yes,
prim
I
look
liked
to
the
it.
grayish.
and 36 count.
36
Okay.
count. And the only color I changed, so this house, I believe it calls for DMC Ecru,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a little too yellowy for me. So
Yeah.
I changed it to, I believe I'm using 3866.
Okay.
That's the
Which is,
yes. That's
Sure.
people love that color.
yes, it's a
Mhm.
nice color.
Yep.
It's a nice color. It's similar to, it's sort of similar to grits. I know some people
Yep.
were using
Mhm,
grits.
mhm.
Weeks Dye
It's
Works
not
grits.
quite white, but it isn't beige.
Right.
So it's somewhere in the
So
middle.
it still
Yes.
shows up
Yes.
really well.
Yes.
Right.
I love that.
Ooh, and
And
what's
I thought I
this?
would just show this. I don't really have a pattern to show, but this is, I'm in Teresa Kogut's Patreon.
Oh, this is her. Okay.
This is her Patreon. So she does a stitch along, and this is the current stitch along. I'm actually I'm like 2.5 months behind. There's a lot to stitch each month. There's a whole page to stitch each month, but it's called Hometown, and this is being stitched on 40 count Fox and Rabbit up in the attic. And I have really found this to be a comfort stitch because it's like big blocks of just the
solid.
same
Okay.
color.
Yeah.
And not necessarily a lot of counting, and
Right.
just a really relaxing, easy.
I love those.
I know. I was surprised though. I didn't expect that to be
Right.
to be like that.
Right.
But it is a
It is
Patreon
Piece.
piece. You can be in any tier of her Patreon. If you're in tier 4, it's included in your Patreon.
Okay.
She has a new release that comes out every month. If you're not in tier 4, you can pay $1 a month and get the new release.
Oh.
So, but
Oh,
it's a
No.
2-year sal.
Oh, okay.
I know. I'm like, I don't know if I'll last 2 years, but we'll see.
I'm making it to Labor Day.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, but I
It'll be
figured,
beautiful when you're done.
and you know what? Really, I think the whole thing, it's a mystery sal, so you don't
Yes.
really know. But I think the whole thing will be similar to this. So I could always cut it off and still use it on a project bag or
Oh, yeah.
something.
Yeah.
You're gonna do it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Do it. You might have 7 retreats you get to go to over time, and think about that. So we'll expect to see progress in the
Yes.
next retreat.
Okay, that sounds great.
And Jen is wearing one of the shirts that Alicia.
I am.
And they're
Yes.
so cute.
Oh, Stitch.
Yeah.
Stitch
Florida
shirt.
shirts.
And they did a
And-
picture today, right?
We
Yeah.
did,
They did
and
have
it
a
was
picture.
really fun because
Yep.
there were so many different colors,
Yeah.
pinks and purples and turquoise and light purple,
Yeah.
and it was fun. It was fun.
Well,
so.
thanks, Jen.
Hey, thanks, ladies. It was
Yeah.
so nice to be on here, and it's been nice spending time with you.
Yeah,
so.
it is. Thank you.
StitchCon's
you.
funny. It's like you're close, but
Yeah.
you're so far away.
Yeah.
And this
Yes.
has been nicer to,
A little
you
more
know,
intimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little more intimate.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Okay, guys. Well, I have one more I could
Good.
show,
No,
but
no,
I
show.
didn't. I don't think I did any progress, but I brought it. Did I do any progress?
Oh, I brought mine too.
I was gonna say I thought we were
I'm
bringing
working
in
on
our.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
thought we
bring
were
it in.
bringing our prairie schoolers, but I think I'm still with the
You're-
church, and I did have fill-in, and I can't say that I won't be stitching on it today because I'm kind of in the mood. I have to say, Philip and I went out. I forget which day we went out and did a little bit of shopping, and Halloween is everywhere.
Uh-oh.
Halloween is everywhere,
And
I hear
that's
that-
all it took for
That's
Philip.
all it took, and but we did not get his skeleton yet. But you know that'll happen.
Yeah, but
I'm
he knows
sure
it's that
he knows
time,
it's that
yeah.
time. But I heard a lot of people walking through, and I swear Halloween is one of their
people's
holidays to stitch.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I think as far as we thought it would be great because we weren't quite sure when we would see each other again.
Yeah, we don't get to see each other as often, and you know, it just seems life gets in the way and everything.
Yeah.
And it's been about a month.
So the vendors here, besides the some that we talked, Tiger Lily is here.
Yeah, I was trying to see if Jessica Sweetwater Stitcher's here and Chantel is
Chantel
here.
is here.
vending.
She made the trip from Michigan, which
Yeah.
was phenomenal, and of course Annie. Morning Glory.
Morning Glory Design.
So there's
Yeah.
a nice amount of samplers that have been represented, as
And
well as
Needlearts, which is the local needlework shop here just outside of Orlando.
I think it's Akoi, right?
Yeah, I'm not
Akoi?
sure. I know they're outside of Orlando, and they actually yesterday had different things than they did today. So
Right.
they switched it out, which was really kind of nice.
I did a few of those things too. That I mean, since it's actually near home, I was
Yeah.
able to change it up a bit, and I'll probably do the same thing tomorrow. But that has been different. And then
Farmhouse
somebody I love,
Needleworks
Farmhouse Needleworks, has
here,
done
lots
the
of
project bags.
And also Jess Como Stitches. I didn't think I'd be able to get any of her bags. I can never seem to snag one on Friday night. And I walked in and went, oh, and I grabbed two.
Which we should have brought, and you
I
could
know,
have
I
shown
should've,
them,
I
but we'll
could've
show
shown
them the
them.
next time.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
there is a favorite hand fabric dyer of mine that I met at Nashville, and they are Black Cauldron
Oh, yeah.
fabrics. And oh my gosh, she's got some really great fabrics, especially to me. I keep looking at them, but especially for fun Halloween stitches. I mean, she's got some great neutrals, but she has some really fun colors too. So look, they're from Orlando, so that was super nice. And she does a lot of, you can tell that she does a lot with Needlearts. They know each other very well, and they work well together. So, but it's just been
Been a good time.
super fun, and I'm able to go home and hang out with my guys. And last night was a little late, but I think I'll get home a little bit earlier tonight, and then I'll be here the full day. So I'm not sure if I have yet to stitch today. You did.
Yeah, I've
I
stitched.
didn't. But other than that,
Yeah.
I think the next time, do you have another retreat? September?
Actually, in a couple of weeks, I'll be in Jacksonville.
That's right.
For Stitch Jacksonville. I'm not sure what it's called. It's Anna Williamson puts on. And so we'll be up there, I think, actually in 2 weekends. So,
Okay.
yeah. So maybe we can squeeze the real floss
Right.
tube in between sometime.
And then my next thing,
You've
I
got
think we'll get
October.
together before or after you do that.
Yeah.
And then I have August, at the very end of August, is the Needlework Marketplace. So you're going to
Yes,
have
and I'll-
all the new reveals. And,
And
you're going to
I'll
get
be
very
really
busy.
with that too, yeah.
Right.
We'll be posting all
Through
that
the
stuff
shop.
on Brick City.
And luckily, Brick City now has
Oh,
air
yeah.
conditioning
Air
back.
conditioning.
And I mean, I've heard several people say how terrible they felt for what she
Yeah.
had to go through to get
She
it
was
up and
closed
running.
almost a month.
It was,
unfortunately.
that is hard.
But-
But anyways,
Yeah.
it was just, it's
It's all
been
good
so
now.
fun to be here, and I'm so glad we could get on here and
Yeah.
connect, and we hung out in here
Yeah.
where it's very quiet. And we'll see if maybe we can do something tomorrow. You just never know.
Yeah,
with
maybe so.
us.
Maybe we can get some different people in tomorrow. that we
Yes,
didn't get in
yes.
today.
There's several.
That's a
so,
good idea.
anyways,
Thanks, guys.
bye guys. Don't forget to floss,
Don't
and
forget
we'll
to
hopefully
floss.
see you maybe tomorrow.
And if you're thinking about Stitch Florida for next year, it's a
Yes,
great one.
You would really enjoy it.
Yep.
And travel from all over.
Oh yeah.
So we love
And
that.
Orlando's so convenient. You can
Yeah.
bring the family and they can go to Disney or
Yeah.
whatever.
We've seen a lot of that.
Yeah.
And there's I mean so much in walking distance. So
Yeah.
All right guys, we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love ya.
Now, yes, we know we're still live. We have to know how to stop this. So just give us 1 minute while we
And I think we've had all kinds of comments that we can't read.
Okay.
I just
Okay, I'm going to just pray that are you sure you want us to drop steam?